Jeff and Lex.
And we back at it again. Hey, Monday nights. And we back at it again. Hey, tell your friends that we back at it again. Hey, 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 hey.
What is up, y'all? I am back. It is me, Lex D MUA.
The diva schedule.
I don't have a diva schedule. We'll go into discussing that, but always I'm with my boy.
Jeffrey Taylor from JeffreyShowLive.
Yes, y'all. So, I always tell you I have a lot of things that I do. I'm a multifaceted creator. What can I say? So, I'm in a show right now, you guys. It is Hamlet.
Yes.
With the Tiny Theater Company. It's going to be at the Woodman Arts Center.
Yes.
In East Point, August 29th through September 1st. So, come see me. I'm at all the nighttime shows and at the afternoon show on Sunday, September 1st. So, come out if you guys can. Please support me. I am the female lead, so I'm really excited, you guys. But, unfortunately, the closer it gets to time, the more rehearsals I am having. So, the more we're trying to crunch in and get our videos out to you guys. So, I'm so sorry about last week. I had rehearsal and I couldn't get out of it. And yeah, so I apologize, you guys, but I am here and I am back. So yeah, that's it. So Jeff, how was your weekend?
It was really good. I went to the Carefree Black Girl Cookout.
I did too. I was there too doing makeups because y'all know I do makeup too, along with being an actor. I was there too.
Right.
What did you think about the event?
I had a good time.
I did too.
It was a lot of fun.
I loved it. I love Quana and Sydney and DJ Candy Rain.
Right.
It was really cute. I love any opportunity to support Black people, support creative Black artists, especially Black women, and I'm really great that they have this type of event where it's just Black women empowering each other, because that's what it's about. Like, if we don't have unity with ourselves, how can we ever get unity from other people? Like, how can we ever get support if we don't support ourselves? So I had a great time. I did makeup there for a couple of people. Met a lot of really new, interesting people from around Atlanta. And it was a lit weekend.
It was good. That was good. Do we have love and hip hop?
Yes, y'all. Let's talk about this episode. I don't know how y'all feel. Out the gate, I kind of didn't like this episode.
Oh, really?
What'd you feel?
That's a bold. I don't know if it's like a slow burn, but the confessionals, the transitions, I'm not feeling this season.
I'm not feeling it either, and I thought okay, maybe the more we get into it, maybe it'll get better. We're 3 episodes in.
The marathon continues.
The marathon continues. No, I'm not disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, y'all. I'm not. It's just this whole episode with them going back and forth between talking about Nipsey and trying to intertwine it with love and hip hop. I just did not like it. I just feel like he was such a great person and meant a lot to the hip hop and Black culture. I just feel like his name should not even be tarnished by love and hip hop. I feel like he's so above love and hip hop. You can't even bring him to that level, And I mean, I'm sorry to say, but that's just how I feel. I just feel like Nipsey is up here and love and hip hop is down here. Don't intertwine the two. Or if you want to show respect to Nipsey, I felt like one or two things should happen. Either you talk about all the not boring, but all the storylines, whatever you got going on, all the mess, get that out the way first. And then spend the next half talking about Nipsey and focusing on Nipsey and what people felt and what people thought about Nipsey. And you should have did it that way, or you should just make the whole thing about Nipsey and, that's it. But this going back and forth with talking about mess and drama to bringing Nipsey in, then going back to drama to bringing in Nipsey, it just felt messy to me. And not in a good way, not like a good Missy. It just was. I just didn't like that production of it. I didn't.
Yeah, nothing really popped out in the episode for me either. There's not too many things that.
It was a whole bunch of mess, and it was they was trying to. That's what I'm saying. It was like you was trying to mix Nipsey in it, and I'm like, ugh, don't do that. If you want to show respect to somebody, just focus on them. Don't try to intertwine. I mean, I can't say who Nipsey knew or who Nipsey. I'm not even from California, so. But I just really don't believe that Nipsey was talking to A1 or Fizz or J Boog or any of these people. All of it, like I don't like when people be like, oh yeah, when he was alive, we used to do da 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 da. Like I don't like when folks do that when people pass. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You was looking from afar like everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't act like you had like this relationship with Nipsey. Like, but again, I can't say who does or who has a relationship with Nipsey, but I just don't believe it myself. It's just how I feel.
Apple said she knew.
Apple said she knew. The only person I believe really knew Nipsey was Yo-Yo. Because guess what? Yo-Yo is somebody that was in the industry or is in the industry, especially in California hip-hop. Like,
he did say Hollywood on lock.
He did. But I mean, that's stuff. Okay, and Jason Lee, that makes sense because guess what? He's getting press out. He's pressed. Jason Lee is pressed. Okay. Jason had the all behind pictures of him and Nipsey together. I'm just like, okay, just because you messed about it one time does not mean you have a relationship with them. Like,
the picture was even updated.
But I understand, like, when a big figure, especially that belongs to a city, like passes away, it does affect like the whole city and the whole community. So I get it, because in my mind, I'm just thinking, like, if somebody big from Atlanta passed away, I'm pretty sure the whole city would have been out, like, how everybody was. Like if T.I. passed away, or, like, knock on wood. Knock on wood. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody big like that, all of Atlanta would be like, we all would feel it.
Charlotte Low, Bankroll Fresh.
Right. Like, when Charlotte Bankroll Fresh, when they passed, like, everybody felt it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, especially with Nipsey, like, and how much he did for the community. I get it. But this mixing up, whatever, I don't like that. Because literally, y'all, we had just got done talking about Summer Bunni and Lyrica. And Summer Bunni told Lyrica that her and A1 was sleeping together. We literally leave that scene to talk about Nipsey. What transition is that? What does that have to do with Nipsey? Like, you shouldn't even, like, brought that up. Like, I would rather them put in the scene where Jason Lee was talking about his brother getting shot and then transit. At least that would have some correlation. I was like, what? Because I was completely thrown off. Like, they literally had just got done talking about, they cut off the scene from Lyrica and old girl, and then it just transitioned to seeing like all these people merge around in this light visual, and at first you're like, well, what is going on? And then it's like rap, and then they bring in like snippets from like the news reports and stuff, and I was like, what? That was whack. Like, what kind of transition was that, especially for somebody like Nipsey? Like, I just wasn't here for it, and like Jeff said, like a lot of stuff just did not pop out to me, but that's what I have to say.
Talk about Summer Bunni saying, "Take it up with your man is not my responsibility." That really got under my skin. That she's just, I don't know how old she is, but I just can't get into her at all for that.
I don't know what she thought was going to happen by coming on the show.
Did you think she was going to be a Jocelyn in 2019? Like, we're not with that.
We're not with that. And again, and even if she can't even be Jocelyn, because guess what? Mimi and Stevie were not married. Not saying that cheating is right or whatever.
But she knew that they was married. She was kind of like, it was public. It was...
Right. Everybody know everyone and Lyrica are married. Like, it was just the fact of like, first of all, she got all hyped and stuff and started yelling at Lyrica. Lyrica had just walked into the building, her and Apple Watts. Nobody said nothing to Summer Bunni at all.
Right.
Summer Bunni just started hyping up, yelling, B, you are this, you are that. Oh, why you up? And Lyrica's like, why are you upset? Why are you upset at me? You acting like I slept with your man.
Right.
Like, why are you having a damn princess call herself trying to do something, child? I don't know what she thought she was doing. And Ray and them pushing her back. Ray J got his Ray card, Airphone, trying to product placement. So you at a party. Why you got headphones in? Take them off. I said, this is a mess. I said, what is he doing? He trying to hold Princess back. Like, Princess not supposed to do nothing. And then Apple getting all mad, like, you know. And I get it, but like, Apple got way too much energy for something that's not her problem. Like, I get it. Like, that's your home girl. You want to beat up for her, but she giving that way too much energy.
Why?
Too much. And I was just like, what?
Mr. Ray was there.
Mr. Ray, what is going, bruh? If you gonna go, I need the beard to go down to this little pepper, or you need to tell them to start giving you stuff with high collars. I think they think if they give him stuff with something with a collar, that's going to make him a neck. Cause he don't really got one. I think they're trying to like create. That's why he got the turtleneck on to try to give him a look. But in the confessionals, Mr. Ray look like a great value on the nigga from Despicable Me. What his name? Brew. Brew. And then what his name is? I can't think of the man's name. But that's what he look like every time I see him. No confessionals, child. He look like he needs to be gone over there with Despicable Me and have him some minions. I cannot take him seriously. But anyway. Mr. Ray is over here trying to calm Summer Bunni down and calm Apple down and da-da-da. And basically, they end up kicking Summer Bunni and whoever her friend was out.
I think it's her manager.
Okay, well, he was trying to pipe up too, but he wasn't having it. So they was like, you got to get out. So she crying, and I'm like, why is she crying every scene? Like, do you think people are going to have sympathy for you? Do you? Because it's not going to happen. Like, nobody has sympathy for you. And it's not, and I was like, girl, it's not only the fact of like, they're like, well, people get mad at me because these people's husbands be coming up to me. Like, I'm not coming up to them, but you're accepting it. We're not saying that it's right that the husbands are doing this because that's not right for them. But you can't act like you're right when you're wrong. That doesn't give you a right to accept it from a married man. Like, I've had married men hit on me plenty of times, but I didn't talk to them. So I've had married men come up to me plenty of times, but guess what? I'm like, no, like I'm not interested. No, I'm fine. You're married. I don't want you. You have kids. I don't want you, because it's just a respect type of thing. And also, I don't have time for that bad karma on my life. Like, I don't want to mess around with somebody's husband. Then when I get married, somebody steal my husband. Like, girl, and how you get them is how you lose them. Like, I don't deal with married men.
Isn't she used plural during the episode? This isn't her first time doing it, and she knows it. They come on to me like, what? They like
first. That's what I'm saying, because you already had the situation with Offset and Cardi. There's somebody else, and it looks like the same shtick. So that's why it makes it look like you are trying to do this to get on, because you are always effing with somebody's husband who is like a name, right? Like a hip hop couple, like Cardi B and Offset, big, huge, power couple, hip hop couple in the industry. You're trying to F the husband, then you getting on social media crying like, I don't want to bring it up, but you're accepting it. You're allowing yourself to be in these spaces with married men. Like, I'm not saying that's right to married men. Come on, you, but you can say no, sis. You can say no. You don't have to open your legs to married men. Keep them closed. Like your grandma used to say, all right? Keep your legs closed to married men, period. And then she go with basic level, A1 and Lyrica, still a hip-hop couple, just not as big, but still a hip-hop couple, at A1 who's a producer. You're sleeping with a married man. I'm like, sis, it just look like you're trying to get on by sleeping with people. Like, that's what it looks like. And I think that's where Apple is getting upset at, because she's like, these girls think they could just suck these for money to get on. And it's like, you think you could just F this person or do this, but you don't want to do the work that it takes to really get out here. Like, people are really struggling to feed their kids and stuff and dying, or not dying, but really struggling out here to make their dreams work, and you think you could just get up in here and you just F this person, do this person, get on. That's not how it works. And I'm like, sis, I just don't know why you thought you would get on here and get sympathy from anybody. Like, because we're not really falling for the tears. Because she literally was crying 1 minute, and then after Yo-Yo talked to her, Yo-Yo was like, okay, you just need to calm down. Like, all this that you're doing is for nothing. Like, you know, you should have, like, an adult conversation with her. You need to go out and talk to Lyrica. And Lyrica just so happened to be strategically placed outside looking at whatever.
Moniece already put us on.
She sure did. Moniece be spilling all the tea. I can't wait to see what she might not spill about this week because she wasn't in the episode. But hopefully she do, because she be telling all the tea, and I believe her. But anyway, so then she's standing out there, and she go to her, and she just like, you know, because at first when Lyrica asked him about A1, she was like, nothing happened between us but the FaceTime call. That was it. Like, it was just a call. And my friend was just hyping it up to make it look like that more than what it was. And Lyrica was like, all right, then, we ain't got to talk about it. Then I'll go F my nigga then. And she was like, what you said? Why you couldn't sit over there? She was like, what do you mean? I just said I'm going to go F my nigga because he's my nigga. Like, what are you getting mad about? And so Lyrica walk off, and like I said, she come out there and talk to her, and she was like, okay, here's the truth. I'm going to come out here and try to address you woman to woman. Like, I did sleep with your husband. Like, it wasn't just a FaceTime. And Lyrica was like, when? She ain't tell her when, but she just said they have messed around or, had sex on several occasions.
Right.
But she never gave a timeline to Lyrica. And Lyrica just looked like jaw dropped. Like, she was just like, she was like, I just can't believe I'm going through this again. And I just never thought like I'd be stuck I just thought I'd never be stuck in this place again. And here I am, like, I'm coming face to face with my husband's mistress. Like, this is whack. And I was just like, child, this is a mess.
Meanwhile, we have Mama Pam.
Child, Miss Pam has showed up this season. I really hope we get a little storyline between her and her little African man, her little Nigerian man, wherever he's from. I don't know, child, but Miss Pam is shockingly on Lyrica's side. How'd you feel about that?
Well, I get why it's shocking in the past, but I think finally it's just kind of like Mama Pam is kind of like, come on, like, get it together. You just had that thing. I've had your back. I've worked with you so long. And I think that, I'm not saying that she finally come to her senses because that's a little rude, but it just makes sense. It would be, she would get a bad editor look ignorant this time around because I think that Lyrica did kind of admit that she was doing some things. And I think that was Mama Pam whole thing. I think back in the day, Lyrica got a really good edit to where she wasn't doing things. And now she's kind of like, oh, I'm no saint either, like Rashida, and I think that Mama Pam probably knew that, but now we're putting pieces together. But it's kind of like I think that now the times have changed. That come on, son, you got a child too. I don't think you had a child at that time when she was defending. It's kind of like you got my grandson,
That's true, because Mama Pam...
There's just a lot of factors.
Because Mama Pam, when she picked him
up... He
up...
was being rude to her.
Oh, he was being so rude to his mama. I was like, A1, you need to be slapped. Like, he was
talking disrespectful.
Because that's what niggas do when they don't want to be confronted with the truth. Like, y'all know it. Girls, ladies, put in the comments. You know how these niggas love to dodge when you try to put the pressure on them. Literally, his mama asked him straight up, like, when he got in the car, did you sleep with this girl or not? And A1 was like, man, why are we talking about this? Like, we need to talk about it tonight. They love to deflect and go on to other things. On tour. Oh, I got a show tonight. I don't want to. What you got a show and got ish to do with if you F Summer Bunni at all? His mama was like, he's like, man, you all over my business. He started to get, because that's their second tactic. Let's get angry and start yelling, so I don't have to really face the truth and really answer the questions. Cause then his mom was like, A1, like you need to worry about Lyrica. A1, like I done came up here and I done got you this Uber. I done got you this Uber. Now you want to act brand new. A1, you know you need to stop doing like this. You need to tell Lyrica the truth. She get her little voice on.
I love her. They didn't even have a camera on it. They had it like on the Uber.
Right, that joke was hilarious. She finally had a good wig on, child. It was all right. It needed to be pulled up a little bit, but it was better than ones we seen before. Yeah. And I was like, who put this bright behind coral lipstick on? Not Grandma Pam. Well, she is Grandma Pam now. I'm wrong. On Grandma Pam. Okay. Girl, you had a red outfit on, girl. You need red lipstick on and match with the red top. Why you got coral on, you got a red shirt on, girl? That don't make sense. But anywho, he was not even trying to hear from his own mama. Like, A wanted to just keep trying to deflect, instead of coming to what the problem is, or like telling the truth. Because even when Lyrica pop up on him at his show that was in LA, and even then,
why wouldn't you invite your wife to the show in LA? I just can't do it.
I can't either. I don't get it. And then he talking about they didn't see each other at the house. How y'all not see each other at the house? Y'all house ain't that big. We seen that house that was on the screen.
Got upstairs.
Right, you got upstairs and downstairs. You telling me you stayed downstairs the whole time? That sound like a lie. But anyway. Her and her little friend Sia, I think that's her name, from Atlanta, they pop up into the thing, and after he performs for T-Pain, she's backstage. She's like, "Oh, a surprise! Ain't no strippers back here or no little thoughts back here, or whatever. Like, I'm surprised it's empty." Whatever. He's like, "Why you coming in?" You know how your homegirl jump in. Yeah, that's right. What's going on? Her homegirl they tag teaming him, and he's like, "I don't understand. You got your girl, and I'm finna bring my boys in here. Boys give me, man, Lyrica, why you tripping? Do 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 do." And Lyrica's like, I don't trust you, and I don't trust you either. I need people around my husband that can remind him that he has a wife and a son at home. First of all, your man shouldn't have to need nobody to remind him of that.
Right. I agree.
Like, your husband should know that himself. Like, he shouldn't have no people around him that have to remind him of that. But anywho, when they get to it, he does finally confess to Lyrica that he did sleep with Summer Bunni.
He did.
That he admitted to her that he did sleep with her, and she was just like, why you did that or whatever. She was like, we had renewed our vows. I thought we had gotten everything good or whatever. He said, but you cheated on me too. And you cheated on me too last year. We both cheated each other on last year or whatever. But I think the thing is, from what we're trying to piece together here for the storyline, it seems like, yes, and Lyrica did do some dirt because A1 was like, I was trying to keep it quiet or whatever. I think maybe that's what they was trying to bring to light with the whole Safari thing. I don't think she cheated on him with Safari. It sounded like it was somebody else from what I was kind of picking up from the conversation. But she did cheat on him, but it seems like, after when she got pregnant or whatever, it seemed like they were in a place where they had forgiven each other and they were going to renew their vows and everything was going to be cool. But it seems like from what Lyrica's saying about the timeline is, yes, she did cheat or whatever, but her and A1 had discussed about it and talked about it, forgiving each other, and then she, she was pregnant, and then, then she had the baby, they got a renewal, and then he cheated after that. But A1 trying to make it seem like it was all a part of the timeline, or that it was okay that he cheated because she cheated on him before. It's just too much. Like, it's either like, first of all, I don't hear nobody saying about going to therapy. Like, it just seems like they pacify stuff. They're like, okay, well, you cheated, I cheated, let's squash it, da-da-da. But it's like, that's fine if you do that, but you need to go to therapy and really, like, talk about that and really, like, find the trust again, because y'all just putting Band-Aids over the issue. Like, you're not really going in and fixing it and doing the surgery that it takes to fix it. You're just putting Band-Aids around it. And it is not going to work. And I think they thought a baby was going to fix all that, but a baby don't fix any of that. Like, it doesn't. But so Lyrica is confused because she was like, I just don't understand, like, why does this keep happening? Like, we said everything was cool and you have forgiven me or whatever, but now it's an issue. Now you're cheating on me again after we already had squashed all that happened last year. A1 seems to think because it was last year that all is forgiven for some reason. And it just don't make sense. That's not gonna fly. Alright, so let me tell you, I'm really glad that Mona brought Yo-Yo on.
Yeah.
I love her role. A lot of the older ladies or older people who come onto the show, y'all need to follow Yo-Yo's example, okay? Because Yo-Yo is about the positivity. She's trying to bring unity. She's all about, trying to get these young girls to get together. You know what I'm saying? But she also isn't nagging. Like, I feel like some older women come on the show, like, no offense, I love Miss Dale, but I've kind of felt like when she was on Love and Hip Hop, she was like, this what you need to do. You do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people don't always need that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just want to see people, you know what I'm saying, understand their side. And that's what I feel like Yo-Yo so far is what she's shown. It's like, she can always be like, you know what, Apple, like, you was not right for getting hyped like that. Like, you need to calm down. but I do see what you're coming from. You know, these girls that they can do this thing in the energy, but none of that is your concern. But I see where you're coming from. You know, she comes from like a really good place, and how, you know, she's the only person I felt like did the Nipsey tribute justice. Like how she went on to like the news channel and talked about him, and she was saying everything like that, and watching him like just evolve and grow, and just talk about him and how she handled that. And I loved her voiceover for those parts. I thought that was really beautiful. That's why I felt like, honestly, this whole episode could have just been about Nipsey and how he affected each community, to be honest with me. But because I love Yo-Yo talking and speaking on it, I feel like a whole episode about Nipsey, and because since Yo-Yo is somebody that does so much in the community, you could have shown way more of a community side of California, you know what I'm saying, or Los Angeles, or I don't know all the areas, Compton or whatever. You could have showed the different opportunities, because I think just Yo-Yo just brings so much positivity. So I love her role on the show, and I loved her.
I love Yo-Yo as well, but she had some interaction with, what's his name?
Oh yeah, we got introduced to the white boy, y'all. The white boy that was in the commercials and the thing. He basically the Tommy of this season of Love and Hip Hop.
What's up?
Y'all know, if y'all don't watch Power, which I should.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Oh no, I'm sorry, y'all. He Tommy from Power. Cause he basically the white boy that grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? But people on the outside are like, you trying to be, you're a culture vulture, you trying to get on, and he just like, no, like I'm not trying to like be something that I'm not. Like this is all I know. Like
if anybody knew me raised up, they'll know that this is me.
Right. What he said, girl. And his name is Micky Munday. Monday, like with Munday.
You like it?
I mean, the couple of music that we did here, it sound bad.
Like a stage name.
Oh, it sounded like a wrestler name to me. He got the wrestling look. He looked like a John Morrison type rock star. He gave me Edge vibes. I just feel like he should have been on Monday Night Raw instead. I'm just being honest. That's the look he gives with the hair and how his personality is, and the chains and the leather jacket just give me so much. And the name, like I feel like I can hear that like at a wrestling match. Micky Munday.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I can see it now.
Like I don't really feel that as like a rapper name, or like I just don't hear people be like, oh, Micky Munday, you know, you like that? Like nah. I don't really hear it. But he low key cute. He alright for a white boy. He not that bad looking as a white boy. I think he alright. I don't like how his hair was in some of the shots. I'm like, what's going on with this? But besides that, you know, Micky Monday's basically like they basically trying to show a white person's point of view in the rap industry, basically. Kind of like what they tried to do with what her name in Miami, Veronica Vega, I think that's her name. But we can't hop on with her because the beat was saying N-words in songs, and we can't get down with that.
From that, she said everybody says it.
But you, because you're not black, so you can't say it. Sorry, those the rules. Anyway, so I guess because that failed over there, they was like, let's try bringing a white boy on. And he's, you know, like I said, he got very much the talk and the lingo of the hood, and he's with it. And so they got Corrupt, who is a very, he's not a mainstream rap artist, but if you listen to hip-hop like that, you have heard of Corrupt and heard his music. And he's been around the industry for a while. And so him and Yo-Yo, and every time, I guess that's what Apple Watts's position is going to be, because it seems like every scene that we see Yo-Yo in, Apple is there. So I guess that's really like her new mother figure, since Sean didn't work out last season. So they in there watching Mickey do his thing, and they talked to him afterwards, and you know, Corrupt was like, you know, his flow and everything is good, but your look like rock and roll. And she was like, well, do you feel like, you know, you face anything, or you don't fit in with the hip-hop community, or do you have any problems with that? And he was like, do I have a problem with it, or do other people have a problem with it? Because I just feel like this is who I am, and da-da-da. I'm getting the accent wrong, y'all. But anyway, he said, but this is who I am, or whatever. And Apple. Apparently, Apple know everybody. Anytime somebody pop up this season, Apple like
I went to high school with.
I went to high school with them. Me and such and such, we went to daycare together. Like, she know everybody, girl. If you just came on the episode. I mean, you just came on her last season. How you know everybody already? But anyway, apparently Apple know Mickey too, child, and they've been homies for a while.
Oh.
And so she's like, nah, this is who Mickey is. You know what I'm saying? He not fronting. He not faking nothing for nobody. This is who he is.
Woo.
And so, yeah. So we shall see what's going to become of him and his storyline. Next week, we get to meet his girl. And apparently he know Akon. So apparently he must be doing something. Because, he knows some people in the industry. So I guess he doing something right. Anywho. Let's hop on over to B2K.
Or about Zell Swag.
Oh, Zell Swag.
Let's get that out the way.
Okay. Zell Swag is back, y'all. That done brought him back. I actually like Zell more than I like Mr. Ray. That's just me. What about you?
I like Zell.
Yeah.
I just don't like how he be talking about Moniece, but I can look past it.
Yeah, I don't like
I can look past
it. But a lot of people talk about Moniece crazy.
Yeah, so I can look past it.
But I do like Zell. I just feel like his personality just pops more on this show to me than Mr. Ray. But apparently him and Mr. Ray are all cool, child. They posted up a picture together, and the caption was growth. So apparently they both have matured. They said that they're not friends. They're not going to be keep kin with each other no time soon. But they can be amicable in public. So that's that. And we saw Zell with Paris, which I don't know why she was brought back. I do like Paris, but like I was just like, I feel like she's unnecessary on this show.
Honestly.
And they was with April. Apparently April and all of them are good friends too. April got all these friends. It's funny to me. Anyway, but apparently Paris and Zell are best of buddies. Roommates, and they finish each other's sentences and all this type of stuff. And yeah, so apparently they got each other's back, and they working on themselves and their careers or whatever. A B storyline, y'all. That's all it is. Anyway, let's go on to B2K. The Fizz and J-Boog show. Because I'm like, what is the point of even talking about a Millennial Tour and you can't even show the other two members? Like, they really just be showing Raz B. Not Raz B. The pop-ups on stage. They just showing
J-Boog look good, though.
J-Boog is so fine. Whew, I forgot how fine this man was, y'all. Oh, he's just so nice to look at. I do like looking at him on the screen, but I could care less about what him and Fizz be talking about. They don't be talking about nothing to me at all. I'm trying to figure out how they shoot more scenes with Spectacular than they own people in they band. Like, it's baffling to me how Spectacular is the only person out of Pretty Ricky that they seem to
Pretty Ricky got their stuff going on in Miami.
That's true too. And of course they had to stop in Atlanta.
Hey.
And we get a surprise. We got a little crossover here with Jock from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because they were in town in Atlanta for the Millennial Tour, and they had to have on the show. He asked, and Jock is asking both of them about how's it been on the tour or whatever, and Fizz and J-Boog just like, we really only see each other when it comes out to the business. Like, we don't hang out, we don't talk to each other like that. We really just get to the stuff, and that's it. And Jock started spilling some stories about the good old days and saying how they used to be wild and how Slickums got on the tour bus one day. It was like, if you trying to use protection, if you trying to use condom, you get off the bus now. And how they used to be wild, and I'm just like, well, Slickums looks disgusting, so I'm not shocked about any of those things. And but then we get this scene of J-Boog and Fizz on the tour bus.
Yes. And
Fizz starts telling Raz B how he is thinking about moving in with April.
And what did Boog say? He said something funny.
Boog was like, what is y'all, life partner supreme or something?
Something like
what
that.
Is going on?
Something like that.
Like, what is going on?
Just making jokes on the situation, because it's a joke.
It's a joke, and they, And he's like, everything was good. My kids and her kids get along, and it's just easier that way since I gave up my house and I was on tour or whatever. And it's just like, sir, we all see what's going on. Like, stop playing. Like,
And just like Just Hilarious said, Fizz was showing like he is kind of April's second fiddle in that scene. It looked like he was a little. I mean, Jess was saying that Fizz is wrapped around April's second fiddle, and I hate to bring up the past, Jess, but
it is what it is. I mean, she put it out there, so we're gonna talk about it.
it's kind of like I'm looking at them closely now that I heard that voice.
Right. Maybe if y'all ain't heard the whole tea between Just Hilarious, Moniece, and April, you better go look at the YouTube videos, sis.
Check out our favorite blogger, Gossip in the City.
She had everything on there, baby. All the truths, okay? All the receipts is being pulled on that whole situation, but yeah, I'm just not here for this whole Fizz and April situation. It's a hot mess, and I'm just like, who are y'all fooling? Nobody but yourselves, because nobody's believing this. He's like, we're just best friends. She just gets stuff about me that nobody else gets, and all this type of stuff. And I'm just like, Fizz. Like K. Michelle said last week, how you go from the lead singer, to the nigga in the back that don't even sing.
Man. This was annoying me talking about me and Nipsey grew up together.
Right. And then he was like, I cried and I went to my son.
Oh my God. You remember the movie?
What movie?
Booby.
Oh yeah! Booby showed up again, y'all. Booby is just a pop-up guest on this show. Like, where do he be coming from? Booby done popped up in 2 scenes.
We was all chilling and then they was like,
Booby? Why is Booby still up here? I said, and they just got these weird, not even in confessionals, because they're not even in a room. It's like they pulled him to the side on the street, and it was just like in front of a fence. I was like, where is Booby coming from? Did Booby still say he was still on contract or something? And y'all just gotta fit him in because he really ain't got no storyline
at all.
Wait, I just don't get it. Made no sense, but apparently everybody on Love Hip Hop Hollywood knew Nipsey. Apparently Nipsey knew all of them. Apparently, for what they were saying, I said, y'all got y'all nerve. I was like,
the marathon continues.
Oh, the marathon does continue. When R.I.P. Nipsey. That's all I can really say with this episode, because they just doing the most. And I'm just like, y'all not finna respect my man's name like that, all right? Oh, that's what he kept saying. He was like, my man Nipsey, my boy Nipsey. Was that really your boy? That was not really your man's. You didn't know that man like that. I don't believe you did. I could be wrong, like I said, because I'm not in the industry. I'm so far removed from the industry, I don't even know what it looks like. But I'm just saying, I don't believe Fizz if Nipsey was cool like that. I don't believe it.
But seriously, who is dude? How you pronounce her name? Janae Aiko?
Huh? Yeah, Janae Aiko.
Who's her brother?
Her brother?
Don't she have like a brother?
I don't know nothing about her brother.
Is she related to Nipsey or no?
I know what you're talking about. I didn't really research it. I didn't go into it.
Potentially though?
I don't know if her and Nipsey were just cool, or her family, or somebody was kicking it with her.
Because I remember like she was with Fizz, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, back in the day when they tried to say like that was when she was part of B2K.
So I think around that time, Fizz, Nipsey, and Janae and all them
was probably cool. I don't know.
I mean, I would have to research it, but I'm thinking that.
But Janae do got a baby by Omarion brother.
I think that's also
a
part of the saga too.
Yeah, so I don't know if she was with Fizz or Omarion's brother at the time, but her baby daddy is Omarion's brother,
Fizz,
Orion.
Stay losing.
You could have Janai. You could have all these people. But anyway, maybe that's what the relation is.
Maybe. I don't feel like looking into it, but maybe.
Me neither, but I just don't believe that they that cool. But like I said, I could be wrong. But anywho, R.I.P. to Nip. I'm ready to see next week episode.
What happens?
Kind of seemed interesting. We see Brittany B getting into it with Paris. Seems like we'll get a lot of Brittany B next week. I kind of like her so far, but apparently she telling April about herself. We see her, Moniece, and Brittany B and April singing. And then she basically tell Brittany B that she, like I can't really respect you because you ain't got no music out here. You ain't got no hits. So I really don't respect you. But April did tell Beyonce, girl, ain't nobody calling you that, Paris. Shut up. I was like, girl, Paris, what are you talking about? But anyway, during that conversation, April said that Brittany B was condescending to her in their whole little meetup. I didn't see that when Brittany B met up with April, but I just felt like Brittany B, because Brittany B was just asking her, what she do, and April was trying to like kind of put on airs to me and make it say she did more than what she did, but whatever. But anyway, apparently she gonna get in, she gonna tell April about herself, and then apparently she gonna have something with Paris and Zell. And I'm trying to remember what else that. Oh, A1 and Lyrica trying to talk about their marriage and figure that out. I mean, clearly, girl, you ain't going nowhere. So, just go to just a marriage counselor and a therapist and get y'all stuff fixed out. But all right, y'all. That is the end of this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Put your comments down below. What y'all thought about this episode. And I will be back next week. Again, it is me, your girl, Lex DMUA. And this is my boy,
Jeffrey Taylor from Jeffrey Show Live.
and we out.